RBS Busy Research Academy welcomes to you in the video lecture number 24, part 2. In this one, practically, I'm going to perform the two-stage moderation approach. Dear friends, my another video is also available. That is about the 23, part 2, where I applied the uh, product indicator approach. Basically, there are three approaches are there when you are going to apply the moderation in Smart PLS. Product indicator approach, two-stage approach, and the orthogonalizing. So in this video, I have discussed about how we can apply the two-stage approach in the moderation by analyzing the effect of the moderation in the Smart PLS. So before starting formally, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Rahim Sumro, and I'm from Shakti University, Pakistan. And this is my certificate, which was awarded to me from the Smart PLS Academy, Germany, from where I completed my online course in the 9 modules which are mentioned in this certificate. So first of all, I would like to introduce my model. This is the model which regularly I'm using in the several videos. So here, implementation is my dependent variable, quality, certification, and loyalty all are my independent variable. So here, I would like to check the impact of the moderator on the dependent variable, but by utilizing the two-stage approach. It is very much necessary that at least one IV or moderator, anyone should be formatively measured latent variable. So now here you're looking all are my reflective. These are the variables, latent variables. So now if you want to know about the difference between the moderate reflective and the formative, then these two videos are available here. So now you can go through, and it would be better, I think, that if you go and watch all these one to get yourself clear between the difference between the formatively measured latent variable and reflectively measured latent variable. Okay. So now here, now all are in the reflective measures. So first we have to change the anyone into the formative. That's very easy, but when you're working on your project, you may not be required to convert into the formative or reflective, whatever. But here, there's for the practice purpose, so that's why I'm doing this one. That's very easy. Quality is my moderator, so that's why I'm changing it to from the formative to reflective. Okay, now see. Now it's the pointation of arrow has been changed. Now it's from the indicator to latent variable. So now if you are finding the pointation of arrow is from the indicator to the latent variable, it is formative latent variable. And here you're looking that the indication of the arrow is from the latent variable towards the your indicator. So it is a reflective measurement model. So we have to also convert. So now even if one is, that's okay. So but we are converting both into the it's very easy, just select it and go into the switch between the formative and reflective. Now the same has been converted into the form. Now these two are the formative. Okay, so for this one, it's not necessary. That means that no, it's not a problem. Either dependent variable is formative or reflective. That's not an issue. But the main issue is that the IV, it means a focus IV, and your moderator should be anyone or both are in single one formative latent variable. So now loyalty certification, because certification is our independent variable, because I want to check the impact of these two one on the dependent variable. So that's why that's why I have converted this one from the reflective to the formative. Okay, so now both have been done. So now here, first of all, in the two stages, first stage is to check out the path efficient of all these ones. So in order to get the path efficient, we have to apply the Smart PLS algorithm. That's very easy. Click it. So everything is okay, and then start calculations. So calculations have been completed, and now the results are before us. Now, the loyalty impact 0.2, 20%. Significant, there is a quality impact that's also very good, 0.32, 32%. And certification has a 34%. So quite a good impact is there. So here R squared is very important to consider 0.513, that is our R square. So now we call is a excluded R square, because so far we have not inserted the moderation or moderator into the model. So that's why we call is a excluded R square. Okay, so now okay, another thing I want to show here that's very important for your view. Construct reliability. So in the construct reliability, you are looking at the behavioral intention and reliability. Corondo alpha, rho, composite reliability, average. All these values are available. Because why? Because these two are reflectively measurement model. So these are reflective. So that's why the results are available. The results of the Cronba alpha, rho, CR, and average. Now, all these are not applicable in case of the formative. So that's why you are not looking anyone here. So that's the reason because of this one. Okay. So now we are going to create a moderator. So now that's very simple. Select it and add moderating effect. So here behavior intention is it is our dependent variable. So that's why already it is selected. By default, it's selected. So here you're looking now. It is our behavior intention is dependent variable. Okay. So moderator is our quality, and then independent variable is our satisfaction. Okay, so now here this one is very important. So now as you know, the three approaches are there, so all are available here. So we are interested right now in this video on the two-stage approach. So that's why we selected two-stage approach. Okay, one more thing, that's about the unstandardized and standardized. If you have watched my theoretical video, that's about that video lecture number 24, part 1. I mentioned over there that the unstandardized and standardized. So we have to, especially in the two-stage, we have to use a standardized approach to get the p-values of our are the effects, the path coefficients. These should be the standardized. Now, what is the difference between these two ones? That's very simple. Standardized we can apply when we have the same type of the construct. For example, either we have all the constructs, either they are formative, then it's okay, or all are the reflective, then again in both cases we can apply unstandardized. But in case if we have the mixture of these one, now in this model there's a mixture of these one. Our dependent variable is our reflective, our independent variable, which is focus independent variable, that is our formative, or moderator is formative, and another variable is our reflective. So that's why we have to choose a standardized, because we have the different type of the models over there. That's the only difference. Okay, then press OK, and the new your moderator has been created. Now the color of this moderator you can change from here. Just you require to select it, and then you can change its color in any way which you like. Okay, so now we are going back, and then select it and press the right left key of your mouse, and then you can drag here and you can press anywhere. You can press here if you like, or you can press here if you like. Okay. Now, one more thing I want to show you about the indicators. So here, show indicators of selected construct. Now, there's only one indicator, because we are going to check the impact of the quality and satisfaction on the behavior intention. So now, but if you recall your memory, that is in case of the product indicator approach, when you did the same job with the moderator, there were so many indicators, but like just like you're looking here. So mean, because at that time, one indicator of the quality, we were trying to multiply with the indicator of satisfaction. So in this way, there was a large list of all these variables. So that's why we had a very big list over there. But here there is no multiplication. Just there's an interaction or combination of these two, and that's why there's a single item is available. Okay, that's the difference between these two ones. Now we have to check the algorithm again. Now, the algorithm is before us, and here the effect of the moderating variable is negative, but at least there's effect. Okay, okay. One more thing we have missed out. That's about the way to change the name of this one. How to change it? Again, that's very easy. Just select it, and that's about the quality into certification. Just press OK. Now here, there now has been changed. Okay, so now we have got. Now we know about all these things. So we have to check again the R squared. So now up to what level our R squared has been changed. Either that has been increased or decreased. So that thing we have to find out here. Okay, so that we are going on our model. So here our R square is a 0.530. So now this is called the included R square because we have included this moderator into the model. That's why we call it as a included R square. Okay, so earlier when there was no moderator in the model at the time, its value was 0.513. So now the by when we have included another variable, so now its R square has been increased. So that's a logical because in the model, whenever you are increasing the relevant uh, your variable in the model, that definitely its R square should be increased. So now that same thing has been happened. Its R square has been increased right now. Okay, so now we are going to check either there's a the change in R square that is a significant, like the it's like the effects is a significant or much or smaller or this one. Let me say we are going to check the effect size of R square up to what level R the effect is there. So again, that's very simple. The statistical tool is there. So we are applying that statistical tool. Like I did the same thing in the video lecture number 23 part 2. The same did I think the same thing I did over there. It's very simple. We are going right now there. So here we have all these things. So now just we have to change the values of this one. So here exclude it. Exclude means the our date R square when there was no moderator. Okay, when there was no moderator at that time, what was our R square? And after including the R square, what was our R square that we have to write here? And just go out of now it says small. Effect size is small because this value f square is retained within this one, like the 0.02 to zero point 0.5. Though its effect is small. If that was higher 0.51, then the medium. If it is higher than 0.35, it's a large. So at least now, even though the effect is small, but at least there's the effect. So again, we are on our model. So now we have checked out these two. Now we are going to check whatever the values path and which you have got, either these are significant or not significant. So for this purpose, we have to apply our bootstrapping. So just come here. Okay, click it. So here, one more thing. Again, I want to repeat, like I repeated the same thing in the last video. That means that you can do, it's advisable to apply the 5,000 sample in the bootstrapping. It's advisable because if you're increasing the sample size, you will get wonderful results. So here for the practice purpose, I'm using the 500, but it is advised to you, you should use the 5,000 in order to get more good results. Okay, so this regarding the remaining options, the detail is here. You can go through this detail. And even though if you go say the 5,000 is recommended here. Okay, start calculation, it will take a few minutes. Dear friends, the results of the bootstrapping have been generated right now. Okay, so here we have to see the either our relationship are significant or not. So that's good thing that all are the significant, especially the relationship between the independent variable, which are our focus variable, satisfaction. There is a significant relationship between the independent variable. And about the rest of the moderation, this is our moderation where the quality into satisfaction, its impact we want to check on the orientation. That's again significant. So that's good thing that all are our significant. So okay, now coming on the model, then these are significant. So here we have to check our p values. Okay, and then in the inner model we have to check the coefficient in p value. So now here this one is our negative. So now the impact of the moderator on this one is negative minus, negative 0.111. And this 0.018, this is called the p value because it's less than the 0.05. That's why we call it a significant but negative relationship, or negative impact is on there. Okay, so now you see that there is a significance. So if the impact of the moderator is significant on the dependent variable, then it is good to calculate the graph. So how to calculate the graph is again very easy. Just go into the PLS algorithm, and then everything is okay. Just start calculations. So the result have been generated, and then come down at the end, and you will find a slope analysis. This one, simple slope analysis. If you click it, the simple slope analysis have been generated, behavior intention, satisfaction, and the interaction of the quality and satisfaction. So now you can, the chart, you can copy it, and you can paste the same chart in where you want. That means in your research paper or in your research thesis. So these are the options: width and height. You can increase or decrease. And if you do not like, then the set the setting default setting is okay. Okay. So now this is the results of this one. Okay. Some of the researchers, they do not prefer. They are trying to use the Excel tool. Okay. So now again we are applying the same Excel tool. Okay. But in that one, you should keep in your mind that in the Excel tool, so some of the options are available. So now these are the values which you have to insert over there. Now name of moderator, satisfaction. Oh, now this is the value of the moderator. This is the value of the IV, and this is the like the name of the value of the moderator. So all these value you have to insert into, and then a graph will be will be calculated, and the same graph from the Excel you can paste it, or you can report in your research paper or in your thesis. Not like we are going back on the Excel. So here, this is our Excel tool, which has been developed by James Gaskin. And alternatively, if you are interested, you can Jerry me Johnson, like this one. This is the website from where you can download this link. Alternatively, the same Excel tool I have provided to you. If you want to get it, then just refer the link below this video, and from where, if you click it, then you will be able to get this like the Excel tool. Okay. Now, one more thing I want to tell you, that there are two tools. So now, if your moderator is continuous, then this tool is applicable. But if your moderator is categorical or qualitative, then another tool is available. So in that case, this is not applicable. Okay, as I told you, that here you have to replace the quality, satisfaction, and then the path coefficient of independent variable you have right here, moderator, and all these you have to, and then you will get this type of the graph, and then you can copy and paste it anywhere where you want. Okay, and then we are going back to our Smart PLS. So dear friends, almost all the necessary things I have discussed regarding the two-stage approach, how to apply. Now, everything is how to interpret and how to report. Please watch my video lecture number 23, part 2, because other things, because its interpretation, its reporting is same. There is no any difference. So in order to to avoid the repetition, I am not discussing these things. So now the same detail is available in my video lecture number 23, part 2. So at the end, thank you very much for watching this video up to the end. I hope you have you are liking this video. If you're liking this video, then please subscribe my channel. Please refer this video to your friends, as the maximum benefit can be given to everyone. Thank you very much.